I'm Nina Davadze, coordinator and a member of the hub in frames of / project City in Transition. And now we're in Mutant Radio, which is located in Tbilisi region, which was the focus during our research of the hub meetings. And the / project allowed us to discuss sound, urban transition, and our role as an independent art organization to create different connections in the neighborhood and emphasize the role of the artists, and in our case, sound in particular, since the radio has this main direction.
საერთო რაღაც ეს ნევროზული რაც ფონი რაც აქვს ზოგადად ქალაქებს და მათ შორის თბილისს ძალიან დიდი წილი მოდის ხმის დაბინძურებაზე. ზუსტადაც ამ სლეშის პროექტის ყველაზე საინტერესო მხარე ეგ არის, რომ ამ ქალაქში ჩამოვიდნენ საუნდ არტისტები, რომლებიც არ არიან ამ ქალაქის ნაწილი. მათი დაკვირვება ამ ქალაქზე, ამ ქალაქის ხმაურზე, ამ ქალაქის ხმოვანებაზე რა არის განსაკუთრებულად საინტერესო, იმიტომ რომ ერთი სხვივ ისინი ჩვენ საუბრებს რომ მოისმენენ და ჩვენც რამდენჯერაც შევხვდით და რაღაც იდეები ქონდა გაუზიარებთ. მეორე სხვივ საინტერესო იმათგანაც მოსმენ, რომ რას გვეტყვიან ჩვენი ქალაქის ხმაურზე. გვეტყვიან რომ რაღაცა სიგიჟეში ცხოვრობთ, გვეტყვიან რომ პირიქით.
It's difficult to speak about like urban transformations and movements within Tbilisi in a very like concise and concrete way, because I think simultaneously there's a lot of very positive and very negative things happening. There's ongoing issues with construction of new buildings, permits, monuments from the past 100 years being broken down to make these kind of soulless buildings. At the same time, like a lot of the old infrastructure is being repurposed for creative and interesting things, like for music venues, and I think the city still does afford a lot of spaces for like creative means.
For me, it's very important to build this bond between each other because this project is for 4 years and we need to develop and expand everything together in the future. It is definitely very special because like I think that Georgia is really lacking of any kind of like research or like supporting artists and push a little bit of district and urban development, because it's like for me it's like a very narrow right now, and it gives us possibility to widen some topics and collaborate also with collectives which are in our neighborhood.
Tbilisi region has quite unique history and also the appearance. It has quite unique architecture, also the local habitat with its diversity, with its whole dynamics. So it was pretty interesting to gather people around this subject to understand what's the interaction of this particular neighborhood in the whole city and how we kind of balance this whole dynamics that is created in Tbilisi region in particular. This is just an introduction for this long-term project, and we are looking forward for the spring season 2024, where the actual activities will take place in this neighborhood, where artists themselves will be directly connected and interacted with us, but also with the local habitat, and create the artworks that would emphasize maybe the importance of this connection we talk about during this project.
Big topic of conversation during our meetings was about engagement with the local community that might not be going out to shows and might not be going to architecture lectures. What I'm hoping the end result will be is to widen this circle and widen it first through the inclusivity, the inclusion of a resident from somewhere else that can bring their own knowledge and kind of expand that circle. Then figure out how that circle really expands into our neighbors and the people that are actually living in these places alongside us that we're not talking to, that we're not engaging with, that we're not discussing.
This is very important to have these bridges as much as possible because we are like pretty far from everything right now. So this is our mission, to create this kind of a bridge between us.